MoribundMurdochCoding, or more patently, we're gonna start off at the rudiments of coding. We're going to start off with HTML from Codecademy. HTML is a language used to create the web pages you visit every day. It provides a logical way to structure content for web pages. Let's analyze the acronym HTML, as it contains a lot of useful information. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. A markup language is a computer language that defines the structure and presentation of raw text. Markup languages work by surrounding raw text with information the computer can interpret, marking it up for processing. Hypertext is displayed on a computer or device that provides access to other text through links, also known as hyperlinks. In fact, you probably clicked on many hyperlinks on your path to this Codecademy course. In this course, you will learn how to use the fundamentals of HTML to structure, present, and link content. You'll also learn how to use CSS or cascading style sheets to style the HTML content you add to web pages. Let's get started. Instructions. In the code editor to the right, type your name in between tag thing lefties, H1 tag H righty, and H dash, you get the deal. MoribundMurdochCoding. I might change coding, you never know, it might be the French word for coding. We'll say run. Whoa, it's there! Oh goodness, amazing. Next. A web browser must know what language a document is written in before they can process the contents of the document. You can let web browsers know that you are using the HTML language by starting your HTML document with a document type declaration. Declaration is the following. Doc type HTML. This declaration is an instruction. It tells the browser what type of document to expect, along with what version of HTML is being used in the document. Doc-type HTML must be the first line of code in all your HTML documents. Note, if you don't use the doc-type declaration, your HTML code will likely still work. However, it's risky. Right now, the browser will correctly assume that you are using HTML5, as HTML5 is the current standard. In the future, however, a new standard will overcome HTML5. Future browsers may assume you're using a different, newer standard, in which case your document will be interpreted incorrectly. To make sure your document is forever interpreted correctly, always include doc-type HTML at the very beginning of your HTML documents. On line 1, add doc-type HTML as declaration. Alright. Great. Browsers that read your code will know to expect HTML when they attempt to read your file. The doc-type HTML declaration is only the beginning, however. It only tells the browser that you plan on using HTML in the document. It doesn't actually add any HTML structure or content. To begin adding HTML structure and content, we must first add opening and closing HTML tags, like so. Anything between HTML and HTML will be considered HTML code. Without these tags, it's possible browsers could incorrectly interpret your HTML code and present HTML content in unexpected ways. After your doc-type HTML declaration, add a HTML and add opening HTML tag and closing HTML tag to your document. Oh yes. Bam. Bam. Fin. It's fin. Next. Before we move forward, let's standardize some vocabulary we will use as you learn HTML. Here are some of the terms you will use in this course. Ankle brackets. In HTML, the characters are known as ankle brackets. The HTML element, or simply element HTML code that lives inside of ankle brackets. Opening tag. P tags. P opening tag, ankle brackets. Bam, all good. P closing P, good. Closing P, good. So far, you declared to the browser the type of document it can expect, an HTML document, and added the HTML element, HTML, that will contain the rest of your code. Let's also give the browser some information about the page. We can do this by adding a head element. The head element will contain information about the page that isn't displayed directly on the actual web page. You'll see an example in the next exercise. Let's add some head tags. Yes, add a head element to the index. Oh, yes, add your head element, dudes. Next, head bracket, little dash, head, close bracket, run, all happy. What kind of information about the web page can the head element contain? Well, if you look at the top of your browser, or at one of the tabs you may have open in this browser window, you'll notice the words Learn HTML and CSS, Part I, Codecademy, comma, which is the title of this web page. The browser displays the title of the page because the title can be specified directly inside the head element by using a title element to get inside that head element. If we were to open a file containing the HTML code in the example above, the browser would display the words My Coding Journal in the title bar or in the tab's title. Add a title to your web page using the title element. The title can be anything you like. Bracket. Bracket. Dash. Close that bracket. Alright, what is this? This is learn. I can't do this with one hand. It's strange. I'm going to talk from a distance. Learn. HT. Oh, Christ. I'm under pressure. I can't type, guys. I have 80 words per minute when I really try, alright? Don't make fun of me. Walk through. That's it. That's the title. Run. Is all happy. Better be happy. Thank you. Let's go. Next. The web page you are currently viewing has a title of Learn HTML and CSS Part 1 Codecademy. Because the browser used in this course does not have a title bar, you won't be able to see the title of a web page if you add 1. The diagram to the right, however, illustrates specifically where a web page's title would appear on a browser. Ooh, site title. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yeah. Report the bug on fit next. We've added some HTML, but still haven't seen any results in the web browser to the right. Why is that? Before we can add content that a browser will display, we have to add a body to the HTML file. Once the file has a body, many different types of content can be added within the body, like text, images, buttons, and more. Doc type HTML, HTML head, title, our title, learn HTML and CSS part 1, walk through, title, head, body, HTML, goods. All of the code above demonstrates what is sometimes referred as the boilerplate code. The term boilerplate code is used to describe the basic HTML code required to begin creating a web page. Without all the elements in the boilerplate code, you'll risk starting without the minimum requirements considered to be best practice. Note, the rest of the course will use code examples like the one above. To save space, however, code examples will avoid including common elements like declaration, head, and so on. Unless otherwise specified, you can assume that the code in the example blocks belongs directly within the HTML file's body. Alright, we're going to add the body element to the page. Bam, let's get the ankle bracket body spelled in English. And then you go lower, enter, let's get some spacing, and make it look nice, ankle bracket dash body, and ankle bracket, alright. Run, it's all happy, it better be okay, next, bam. Congratulations on completing the first unit of HTML and CSS. You are well on your way to becoming a skilled web developer. Let's review what you've learned so far. The doc type HTML declaration should always be the first line of code in your HTML file. The HTML element will contain all of your HTML code. Information about the web page, like the title, belongs with the head of the page. You can add a title to your web page by using the blank element inside of the head. Code for visible HTML content will be placed inside the body element. What you learned in this lesson constitutes the required setup for all HTML files. The rest of the course will teach you more about how to add content using HTML and how to style that content using CSS. Add the required declaration on line 1 of index. So let's go. Doc type HTML required answer. the HTML element, and now we'll close it, you know, while we're here, angle bracket, dash, HTML, angle bracket. Bam. And now we get the head of the page, the web page, head of the web page. Information about the web page, like the title is just head shite. That's it. That's what it is, alright? That's what it is. Head. Let's add the dash in those angle brackets. Move on. Title. Oh crap, I'm capitalizing. Oops, oh, bad move, Modak. You don't know yet. You don't know if that's bad or good. Don't want to do that. And this is shite 2. Then we get the body element, body. Oh no! Oh, I'll show you the mistake I made in a sec. So stupid, it's ridiculous. Look at this. I gotta close this shit. I can't put it up there. What am I doing? No. Body. Oh, what am I doing? And Wei Shunma. And that should be it. Oh, what? Alright, there's lots of steps, but whatever. I probably did them all. Oh, what? Hey, okay. In indexed HTML, copy the following line of the code and paste it inside the body. Alright, hello world. Oh, we got a nice header. Header 1. Oh, yes. Let's do that. Hold on this. Hello world. Run. Hello world! What am I doing? Wei Shunma. Congratulations, you've earned a new achievement. Lesson completed. Structure. Up next. Ooh, quiz yourself. Not now. Next video. Or this, yes, bye. Oh, yeah!